Alright, should be live. Hopefully the audio is still good. It just hit me literally the second that I hit the play button, or the go live button, that I did not verify the audio. Very, very professional of me. Alright, so, kind of obvious. I am back to a location that we might have thought we were done with. Hey, Richard Forrest, welcome to the stream. What's going on? How was your week? I'm just covering why I'm in this region that we thought we were done with. I still have this island section down here. I've got these two islands. They count as their singular entity. And then I have this entire section, which you can see I have been down here before. I ran down here, realized that this is like about where the Snorlax is. I ran past him so that I could get to a fast travel, and then I fast traveled. I don't remember which location, but you get the point. Week's going well. Currently waiting for hot dogs to boil. Gotta ask. It's a divisive question. How do you like your dog? Besides, you know, fuzzy and adorable. Specifically, the hot dog. I have two stances that I tend to take when I order my hot dogs. I like cheese on my dog. However, I hate pre-shredded cheese. There's something about the texture that you get with a pre-shredded cheddar that is not the same as a fresh block shred. So if I'm making it myself, I bust out the shredder, I throw a little bit of cheese on it, and I don't do the cheese sauce. That's another thing. Like, I could take the cheese sauce, don't get me wrong, but I don't buy it so I get actual cheddar on mine. But if it was the option, one or the other, I've got nothing against the cheese sauce. Alright, there we go. Busting past him. Now, I could take the Luxio Luxray options. They're not hardcore off the list, but we currently have one sitting in the stockpile, so to speak. Luckily, we have finally branched to the point where we have some Pokemon in storage for future use. So I think I'm going to try to get a Kadabra, because we don't have very many Psychic types. Anyways, as I was getting at, the other way I tend to take my hot dogs is one of the most plain. And I actually have it down to a mathematic formula. One single line of ketchup. Any more than that, and it's too much ketchup, way too sweet. And then 2 lines of mustard. It's the right level of tartness for me on that. Hey, 4B. Brah, it's late. You do a live. It might be late where you are. I just got out of work not too long ago. It is 7 p.m. here. I'm out in the I guess Michigan counts as the Midwest of the U.S. I don't know. I don't give too much thought about that. Ketchup and or mustard. A very simple man. I can appreciate that. Never tried cheese on a hot dog. Now there's an idea to try eventually. I will say my favorite hot dog option. By the way, we have cleared out this area. Everything else is non-catchable. And since I'm here just doing catches, it's time to book it. There we go. My favorite kind of hot dog. If you can find them. You can get them with cheese inside the hot dog. And you can even get it where the cheese has flavorings to it. My preference, jalapeno cheddar. I like a good spicy dog. You know, I have made the jokes before, and I'm going to continue to make the jokes. What can I say? I like me a good hot meat stick. Look, I have trouble saying it without, you know, giggling to myself like a child. But I say them. It is what I do. Ooh, hold up. There we go. I know exactly the 2 Pokemon I was coming here for, and so that's why I'm here. But I wanted to do it on stream, so that if I blow it massively, everybody can point and laugh. A little higher. There we go. Alright, there we go. Got a fire type waiting for us. Aside from our baby boy, who might go into the box for a little bit. Unfortunately, with him being, with us being at this point in the game and him still not being evolved, he's kind of fallen behind. And as much as I'd love to have him on the team, he's kind of not doing much for us. Hey Ash, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Cheese dogs that way I've had before. Cheese inside them. Yum. There is... Man, is it Ohio that does this? There is a thing about hot dogs. Since that's where we're going, and I haven't had dinner yet, and now I'm already making myself hungry, and I just started live streaming. There is a thing about hot dogs that in the US, there is, like, actually state-recognized ways to have hot dogs. So, like, each state has their own hot dog concept. Oh, whoops. No, I want to go back to the village. And I think, I might be wrong, I think Ohio is one that does pickles on it. Not relish. Relish I can get behind. Relish makes sense in my brain. Relish I understand. But full-blown pickle slices. This confuses me, and I do not appreciate it. Doing a Nuzlocke in Pokemon Y? Very nice. Man, Pokemon X and Y is a unique one to discuss. Speaking of, I got some news to talk about, but starting with that specifically. What is your guys' opinion on Pokemon X and Y? Since last time we were talking about preferred Pokemon generations. Pokemon X and Y is personally one of my favorite. And I find it weird that, you know, someone who has been in the Pokemon scene as long as I have been. By the way, if you guys want to give some names to any of these, shout it out and shout out what you want it to go to. The bottom row is all unnamed so far. Being that I have been a fan and an active Pokemon player for as long as I have been, I do find it weird that I legitimately love Pokemon X and Y, one of my favorite generations, but it gets a lot of hate within the community. And it's not to say that, you know, there isn't criticism to lob at it, but I do find it funny that it's a generation that, for many, many people who dislike it, it is like an adamant hard line. Like there is a ride and die hatred of that generation if you dislike it. And I don't understand that within the community, but it is a thing that I have noticed. Hold on, I'm just trying to get past this guy. It's very similar to the treatment Black and White gets. And whereas Black and White, I can understand both sides of the argument, X and Y is one where I can understand not liking it. I can understand it not being one of your favorites. But the seething hatred escapes me. It's got fairly decent Pokemon entered into its generation. I believe it was still one that let you have all of the Pokemon preceding it. It had a unique storyline. And again, a lot of these things are going to be up to personal preference that are going to be like, you know, maybe it wasn't your thing. Sure, totally fine, I get that. But hatred of it is where I get lost. It didn't even, as I understand it, it didn't even do a whole lot controversially aside from maybe if you're gonna take the stance of like the legendaries, one of the legendaries, their thing is like, yeah, actually caused mass death. But again, that's not something horrendously new in Pokemon. Lots of things have killed lots of other things. Entire Pokemon movies are built around the concept of war, and man, if literal war isn't a personal line for when things get taken pretty damn far, I question why your lines are drawn where they are. Because if you know anything about the deep inner terrifying nightmare of militarized combat in the concept of war, because again, battles are not war. Battles suck, but there's something almost extra evil when something escalates to what many people would acknowledge as full-blown war. And the stories on either side, you know, either being just simply more simplified battles or the full-blown war stance of things. The stories you hear are nightmarish if you really dive into it. And the results, what people who get left behind to pick up the pieces of what remains, can be equally as terrifying. And so for Pokemon to be like, oh yeah, we're just casually having a movie that's like, this super serious war happened way in the past, we have supernatural creatures that we're even like strapping armor to because shit's getting that intense. Like, that's gotta be terrifying in my opinion. Can I tell the team? Absolutely, no problem with that. Never played X and Y. It's a blind Nuzlocke. You know, I'm considering, when the new Pokemon games come out, Scarlet and Violet, I'm considering doing a blind Nuzlocke. And again, if it's going to be open world, as it kind of looks like it might, very similar to this map, whoops. Hold on, there we go. I'm not sure how I'll break it up. I might do one playthrough playing and then follow it up by a Nuzlocke if I look at the map and say, man, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Because I don't want to do that again. Going through it on Legends Arceus is hard enough, and I've played through this game once before. Got a Chimchow, a Chimchar. So you're getting a couple of Chia Pets in your team. That was not a real stutter. That was me trying to make a joke and falling flat on my face. I apologize for that. Been texting your girlfriend some more recently today. All right, yeah, there you go. Not a bad thing to get into. What you do is do a blind Nuzlocke and just go and solo with Quaxley because Burbs are unrivaled. Maybe Lechonk too. Man, I gotta tell you, Dodge, if Quaxley doesn't get the sickest end evolution, I'm going to be irate. I so very much want to just be pro Quaxley. But right now, he's just not there. Quaxley is walking into the room, wielding that water axe, and just lays my head on the table, but he hasn't gone through yet. It's a terrible analogy, but I'm sticking to it. Right now, I'm going towards the kitty cat. But I am biased. I like cats and I like dogs in Pokemon games. Alright, I seem to recall a little bit about Electrode. And I also seem to recall having a lot of trouble with it. Okay, come on. Oh boy, okay. That's right, I can dodge right through it. Yeah, that's part of the problems I remember having. Also, the dodge just not working really sucks. Okay, there we go. Can I get a break here, my guy? Oh, come on, get away from me. Oh, God! I am very much in focus mode right now. I apologize for not reading chat. Okay, there we go. The problem with the dodge is doing harsh jumps from side to side can really start to not work for you. Alright, gotta go all the way to the far side. And wait for him to blow his load. There we go. Alright, that was one too many. I got a little too greedy there. Alright, you're gonna throw another one. I gotta thread the needle there. Alright, this could get real bad in my placement. Yep, there it goes. There he goes, trying to get a little extra saucy. Alright. Take your exploding balls and bust yourself out this way, please. There we go. I'm gonna book it like hell way over here. There we go, that's it. That was a lot cleaner. Woo, boy! Didn't see that one. Gotta keep my eye on the prize. My one eye. The other one I've got to keep my eye out for exploding Voltorbs. They certainly like to come in at very terrible places. They have a set pattern. It's just I do not concede to the fact that my small, tiny lizard brain has trouble with patterns. There we go. That was it. And he's almost halfway. If I recall correctly, he gets way harder once we pass that threshold. The aggression gets turned up quite a bit. Oh boy, okay. Woo! Alright, he's at halfway, I think. Another one? Whoa, boy! Stop reading me movements! Alright. Oh boy. Yeah, he gets real aggressive at the end bit there. Again, I am very sorry for not reading the chat. It would be very hard to do so during this fight. These certainly get turned up to 11 by now. I'm worried about, what is the next one, the ice one? I remember struggling with that one as well. Oh boy! Drop it right on my head. There we go, got out of it. Eat your favorite food, ya bastard! Run away. Run away with swift conviction. Them balls be powerful. Melli knows what he's working with. To steal my favorite line from the Let's Go games. Melli do got a great ball. Yep. Where were you on the inside? There we go. And flood the field with pain. Oh, I got a little too greedy. Stay on the outside ring where I'm the whoop, woo boy, oh boy, oh. That was a trap. Oh, I feel like I was almost inside of that one. Alright, that was a lot safer. I think I've got 2, maybe 3 more sessions of that. And I've still got something like 2 hits if I end up taking him to the face. The problem with that, right now, is the pattern at this stage, if I remember right, is not one that often lends itself to taking a singular hit. If I get hit once, I'm probably going to be stun locked for a follow-up. And that sucks. Much like the fire one, those stun locks, you know, they really mess with you. There we go. Whoo boy! Didn't start with the yellow one that time. The yellow ones are a little bit slower on the startup. The green ones, oh boy! Yeah, you can see it starts out a little slower. The green ones, they kind of start right at full speed. Tell me you angry without telling me you angry. By the way, guys, since I'm near wrapping this up, I think I can start chatting about some things now. What is your thoughts? Oh boy, that's a bad spot. On the recent Pokemon update for Scarlet Nexus. Have you seen it yet? Oh, that's it. That's it. I had a little bit of a panic at the end there. Again, I see the attack start up and I don't get control of the game. Whew. Alright, let me see here. Going through the comments now. I'm picking the cat one. He's just not there. Hello, that boy just came out of the barber's ready to kick some Pokebutt. Quaxley has got the fresh, clean cut, ready to smash the bros. Everything you've said and this fight could be taken out of context. It was meant to be taken out of context, Dodge. That's the joke. I think it seems pretty good. Naftali trying real hard to get me to say that. It's not gonna happen. I literally formed the mouth shape of the O. It catches me off guard. I kid you not. That's why the Mischievous' name is so dangerous for me. Scarlet Nexus, the Dark Souls of anime games. It is. Scarlet. No, not that. Scarlet. And Violet. Is that it? I'm sorry. My brain was in the middle of trying not to die, Dodge. If I said that, I admit my failure. I haven't watched them, but heard from them from my brother. Sounds pretty cool, to be honest. Oh, you will say it one day. Bow wow. I look at it, and a part of my brain wants to just do it, and the other part's just like, you know you lose if you do. And I will not give in. I do not like to lose. It angers me. Yes, Scarlet and Violet. Thank you. Anyways. The recent update information, if you haven't checked it out, they revealed what the new gimmick is. They showed off a few more new Pokemon, as well as some new... What are they called? They're not forms. Regional variants for Pokemon. Wooper gets one that, on the surface, I really like. I like the type change. I like the ability. I like how it looks. However, I'll be honest, the second I saw it, I immediately said in my brain, this is just... Wooper got covered in shit. If I'm not mistaken, he becomes part poison and ground now. So, he loses his water typing because of the acquiring of what's supposed to be an outer layer of mud. Oh, whoops, I don't know what I responded with, but I'm going to go with yes. He becomes poison type. You can't tell me he's not just coating himself in wild Pokemon feces. Like, that's a thing. As much as I love the little bones on his side, that's all I can think of with it. The same thing with the legendaries. My choices right now are the world's largest vibrator. It's electric, so I've got to go vibrator. It's not just full-blown dildo, but the world's largest vibrator with jet attachments, and it becomes a Tron bike. Not gonna lie, this actually sounds pretty dope. Except for the first part, that's where I get hung up on. Or, I get a Fred Flintstone bike. And I'll be honest, I do like that Fred Flintstone energy. The Scarlet Legendary boy, he's rocking some strong prehistoric vibes, and I can get behind that. It's the jet-powered shaft that I have trouble with. Alright, I think that was a success without losing anyone. Holy cow, that's very rare. Uno, you're no fun streamer. Dodge, I have hard line taken my stance. When I break, it shall be a very sad day and everyone will laugh at me. I am okay with this, but now I have to do my part to make it something that is earned and not just given for free. Sask and Reinhard don't like Pooper at all. I blame his toxicity turned Wooper into poison. Exactly, that's the biggest problem. Fred Flintstone bike, yeah, but it runs on all fours, doesn't even use the wheels. It's because they're not wheels. We're talking about Fred Flintstone style here. They're not wheels, they're the pre-evolution to wheels. If you look at him, he's like a lizard with that weird flap on his chin. And that weird little flap thing, it just kind of... It's a status symbol. It's a power move. You don't get it. And I have been okay with riding on running Pokemon for years now. My biggest dream was realized in Pokemon Let's Go. I think it was the Pikachu one that you got the option earlier, or maybe it was the Eevee. But where you get to ride an Arcanine. That was my dream. I've lived my riding Pokemon dream now. At this point, everything is just bonus. And I have a personal preference toward the runners. What can I say? I don't think it's a negative like a lot of people are trying to say it is. I think it's purely a position of choice. Do you want the Tron cycle, or do you want the muscly, meaty, raw power? And I don't think either option is right or wrong. The jet engine is leagues better. Your jet engines are strapped to a twice human-sized cock and balls. I don't know what else to tell you, Dodge. You are dead set on taking thrusters and strapping them onto the world's largest vibrator and being like, yo, this is my bike. My Poke Games on motorcycles meme has now died. No, the Poke Games on motorcycle meme can still exist. You've just got to have two people playing Pokemon Violet. Besides, your motorcycle becomes a jet ski. My ride-along companion just pushes the ocean out of his way. That's all swimming is. And when you approach it like that, my motherfucking power bike pushes the ocean out of his way. I'm sorry, guy. I'm taking the raw power. All gas, no brakes. Wouldn't be the first time a legend had phallic imagery. Thanks, Palkia. We don't even talk about Pokemon. Look at all of human history. If you achieved great status, you probably built a monument in the shape of a dick. Look at all of history's greatest. At some point in their life, something about what they did was a penis reference. It's absolutely fact. For God's sakes, Dodge, I know you're overseas, you're not gonna understand this one. Go look at a picture of the Washington Monument. It is literally the world's giant whitest dick. Maru from Shin Megami Tensei. Oh god! Best monster fight ever! Oh, I hate that I just said that. Mara is peak design. Absolutely, Dodge. But again, that is a shaft that is so massive, it has to get charioted around. Gotta say, there has been no grander big dick energy than Mara. Anyways, to get off of the topic of the new legendaries and stop me from screaming into my microphone as many penis references as I can fit within a 5-minute span, the new gimmick This is another question I have for you guys. What is your thought on that? The idea that Pokemon's typings can change mid-battle. I appreciate that they're only doing it once. I do really like that. Hold on a second. There we go. Also, I should have slept an hour ago. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, Dodge. Thank you for stopping in. Anyways, the swapping of typings, I like and hate. I really think the way they did it is so close to being really, really cool. But it isn't. I'm sorry. The flying type being like, oh, you grow balloons. And it's not, it doesn't look like that's just a Pikachu thing. It seems like that might be what the flying type is represented as. And so just imagine you're trying to power up your already flying type Pokemon using that. And what's your idea? I'm going to take a Braviary. I'm going to slap balloons on it. Man. Doesn't quite do it for me. Oh, you want to see a Curlia? I actually think I can make that happen relatively reasonably safely. Hey Dem, welcome to the stream. What's going on? How is your week so far? I was just talking about the new Pokemon information and the new gimmick. As I was saying, I like the type swapping. I think it's going to be huge in the competitive scene. Being able to take certain Pokemon, apply certain typings to them. Here's a fantastic example of like the kinds of things you can do. Flying Pokemon are immune to ground types. So if you take a Pokemon that's weak to ground types under standard typing, you could alleviate one of their weaknesses just by changing their type. You still get the move pool. You'll lose your stab bonus for, let's say, you have an electric type Pokemon out there. You'll lose your stab bonus for the electric typing. I'd like a way to coexist with Pokemon. And with the other groups. But you will gain immunity to what was your biggest weakness. Another good example is not just giving yourself flying type, but with like ghost types and normal types. You could be fighting a ghost type Pokemon. Like if you know that like the opponent's ace is a ghost type, you could swap in and like their heaviest moves are going to be ghost attacks. You could swap into a normal type. You have just nullified their entire best move pool, and I almost really screwed this up. Alright. It's a Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime kind of sucks because he has a lot of move options. His strongest ones are going to be Psychic type. But he could have other moves. They could probably throw some like electric moves at him, Thunderbolt and so on. So I've got to be careful what I throw in. I think Blue Ball's a safe bet to swap in off of Zarya. And then the idea that I have Shadow Claw on him is not a bad follow-up move. That sounds cool, but will be annoying. It absolutely will be. The plus side is... Ooh, that's gonna bite me really hard. Alright, and I can't double up that way. So let's just go right in for the Shadow Claw and hope we get a critical. That'll be huge. Nice! I was worried after that Calm Mind that we might get like Thunderbolted from a high special attack Pokemon. Yeah! Oh my god. They came in with their own crit, but Blue Ball holding by. I don't want to make a hair reference from something named Blue Ball. By the skin of its teeth, we'll go with that. Alright, I want to swap into Zarya, I think, is going to be the best follow-up here. Fun fact, in Pokemon Snap, if you made Zubat drop Pikachu out... Yeah, I know this one! It would have balloons randomly, and if you freed Articuno, you could see Pikachu riding on Articuno. I do know about this, and I think when I did my playthrough of the... There we go. Of the original Pokemon Snap, I did a playthrough of it a while ago, and I think I even achieved that. If I didn't, I at least referenced it. It is one of my favorite pictures in the game to get. The other one that I really like is... Oh... This could be really good, but it could hurt a lot. Oh, this could also be really bad, but really good. I think Jerry's a safer bet. I want to throw Dem in here and just Stone Axe a bird so bad. But I don't know if it would get to swing in for some heavy hits, and I don't know if it already knows fighting moves. And I think that would hurt a lot, so would possibly Flying? I don't know, I think Rock might be immune to that. So we're going to swap into Jerry. Blue Ball being teased. Oh, he is the king of edging. He came right to the end, and then backed out. He's like, you know what, I'm done. It's good enough. Now that I reference that, I'm wondering how the hell Zubat was carrying Pikachu in that game without arms. If I'm not mistaken, in the original opening theme song, if you look at the animations to it, Zubat is carrying one of the Pokemon. I don't remember if it's Squirtle or Pikachu. But then again, the Pokemon games don't really have to worry about reasonable... I gotta check. I gotta check for a shiny. Anyways, the Pokemon games have never worried about carry weight. You can have a Pidgey carry your entire trainer, no problem. And Pidgeys, at the time, were one of the smallest Pokemon around. Let alone a small one for travel. Alright. Eevees are out this way. Sorry about that. My throat is starting to get a little scratchy. I apologize for the detour, but I feel like the chance at a shiny Eevee... Oh, I want... It's too good to pass up on. Look at him. He's all hype on that big energy. He been drinking that G fuel. Okay, get really close. And go that way. Make it so. Yes. Look, if I get a shiny Eevee out of this, if I get a whatever mega, they're not megas, but you know what I mean. I don't. My brain is frazzled. I just got off work not too long ago. It is late in the day. I am tired, and my brain is starting to shut down. But if I can get a shiny on top of that, best detour ever. Where are the Eevees? I see a very terrifying Pokemon over that way. But I want their Eevees. You very close. I didn't think you got that close. Okay. God, this could be super dumb. You ready for me to be the dumbest I've been in this whole stream? I have made many dumb mistakes. This might be another one. I don't know what level it's at. Okay, that's not nearly as terrifying as it could have been. I want to just hit you hard and knock you the F out. I don't know if I could, though. Does it have anything I need to fear? I think I go for it. Fingers crossed! Oh, the roundhouse fish slap! Chuck Norris would be proud. Chuck Norris looking at that like, yo, what that tail do, though? Okay, there's an Eevee running off. It's not shiny. I don't need to worry too much. Right now, this is purely for personal joy. Oh, that one ran off. Wow, can really throw, please? Those throws were terrible. Alright, I think it's just the last Eevee back here. Unfortunate. Personal joy, you like throwing your balls at Eevees? I do not appreciate the phrasing. But I cannot deny, technically, I do like throwing my Pokeballs at Eevees. Alright. He totally saw me, but I don't know if he runs off yet. First time I battled the Rapidash, my team was severely underleveled. I did not remember... No! No! You get back! It will happen. Told you it had happened. You were not getting out of that one. Alright, well I didn't get a shiny. Very unfortunate, but I'm going to take the win at getting the big Eevee. Officer Jenny, you want to repeat that about the Eevees? I like catching Eevees. Again, I like throwing my Pokeballs at wild Eevees. I cannot be more clear about this statement. I say as Officer Jenny literally has me in handcuffs. Alright, now we can head out to the next advancement area. I fear no Jenny. Eevee is a very popular Pokemon. The people are with me on this topic. I'd do anything to be in handcuffs with Officer Jenny. Oh no, I don't tend to appreciate the handcuff option. Now, if I had her in handcuffs, very different take. Richard, I don't know if there's something grander to the message deleted that I missed, but given the topic at hand, I can make assumptions and I can smile like a small child. Those judging eyes. I don't remember the context of what they're saying, and I just imagine she walks up and just like, oh wow, holy cow, the hot flashes I'm having, and he's just like, I'm sorry, what? Looking at her like, you see the snow. Heat literally couldn't be a matter here. Alright, so there is a cave system over here somewhere. I would say beyond the cave system, I think it loops all back here. That's got to be its own section. This has to be its own section. That's 2. From where I am up to here, I think is a fair 3. I'm going to count this over here. So all of this is a 3. This is... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting the lake. I think this gives 6 Pokemon broken up in a fairly reasonable way. And I can go catch a lot of these before I even make it there. I don't know. Does that breakup look plausible to you guys for a fair map stance? Again, as there are no hard set agreed upon rules for a Nuzlocke during in the Legends Arceus game, I've got to defer to my chat for what they consider to be fair and reasonable. If anything sounds like I'm giving myself too much of an easy time, let me know. And I am avoiding all of these Pokemon because I don't want any of these guys. I want to get up there and get me a Spheal. I think I can get a Spheal here that I didn't get before. Oh, wait. I have another option if not Spheal. I didn't even think about it until now. Yeah, I've got something else I'm going to go for. We'll see if I get lucky. 6 seems good. Maybe change 1 to the whole lake area and the end of the temple. Not sure if anything spawns there. All right. Here's my justification for the temple. This is all outside region. So this whole loop, counting the lake, is all for the outside. I will get 1 inside the temple separately. But, yeah, all of this is one area. 1, 2 for this, like, passway in between here. It's kind of uniquely blocked off, so I think I can justify that. But all of this is a big open area, so that's going to be its own. Separated only by, like, a chasm somewhere around here from this area. So that chasm's kind of the separation point. So there's 3 in just the bottom half. And then we got 3 in the upper half, plus the temple being its own unique beast. I'll be honest, there's also another reason for my my breaking this up. And that is me trying to, very much in my own favor, abuse the spawn system of certain Pokemon. I'll be honest, I am scumming this one up a little bit. So, if you start to see what I'm scumming this towards, and you want to... Oh, Snorunt could be fun. Oh, we could do some Buneary. Bunnyri's normal type would be pretty good near the end game actually, and I think it can get certain ice moves like Ice Punch. Would not be terrible. And we have a big boy one right here. Ooh, I could get a Barack Obama. It is an old meme, but it is a tried and true meme. We all know what's getting referenced. A little lost satchel. There we go. Let's see if I can get lucky with what's in here. Again, if anything slaps me in the face, I'm sold on it. Alright. How much dumb luck do you guys think we can get? Okay, here we go. This is the most missable one I'm going to be going for. This is the hardest one, and I'm jumping in praying for the gods of RNGesus. Give me that sweet, sweet luck. First Officer Jenny, now the bunny. Oh my god! That should not have worked! I just ran in there and was like, yo, fight me! That guy should have ran the second I threw the Pokemon at it, and it didn't, and then the Ultra Ball. Alright. That's a huge one to catch. So yeah, that's all of this area done. I didn't catch anything down here. I'm going to go for the Snow Runt. Legitimately, I think the Snow Runt's just the smarter option. The Buneary plays into the jokes. The Buneary would be great for the ha-has. But the Giga Snow Runt is better for the soul. Go that way. Consume the berry. You too, go that way. Consume the berry. I don't want to deal with you. Alright. And again. Okay. One more because I'm paranoid and want to get around you as best as I can. Yes! Swinub, my bad. I got the wrong name. I knew what I wanted. I just didn't... I failed miserably at everything. Okay, so that's just below that line. Okay. So that's all of this. All of this is taken now. That's it. I'm going to return and break them off from the unit. First Officer Jenny, now the bunny. This is good. This is going to sound bad. But why did they make him white? What do you mean, the Zorua? Let me see. I don't remember offhand. Is Zorua white in here? Yes, okay. Alright. My theory for why Zorua is white in this is Zorua is kind of like a mythical, what are they called? Are they kitsunes? The fox that are all about illusion in Japanese folklore. I think they're called kitsunes. And Zorua in this is in the winter area, in the snow-capped region. So it's pertaining to the Arctic fox look. but it's still gonna have a little bit of the pink going on to show the fictional aspect typing. My theory is this is for Arctic Fox purposes. So there you go. That's the reason. Yeah, his whole drip has been ruined. You know, you can think that, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna challenge you. Look at some anime characters who rock white suits and tell me they don't rock that shit very well. Here's a good example. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I can't remember the name of the bomb alchemist near the who comes into prominence near the end. Uh, Help me out if you remember his name. I don't remember his name, but when he goes on the hunt for Edward, he is rocking the dopest white suit, and I gotta tell you, the man made it work. Here's another good example of why white can be a good color on the drip spectrum. Y'all motherfuckers ever hear of Michael Jackson? I rest my case. Anyways, let me make sure that I am on the right. Okay, yep, they're in the right area. And we can... I mean, we could release a lot of the EVs. Doomfist from Overwatch. See, I haven't followed Overwatch in quite a while. Does Doomfist get a white tux? That's dope as hell. I need to go have a look at that. I used to play Overwatch quite a bit. I actually did some videos on it back when it was still very new. I was not very good at it. Like, not competitively. I wouldn't say, like, oh, this is what I wanted to do in my channel. But it was a game that I legitimately liked playing. And so, yeah, I did a couple videos on it. Alright, I'm going to go for one more Pokemon that I hope to be able to catch. Man, no. I'm going to... Whoops. Almost went to my homepage. I'm going to leave all this for later. The Pokemon I want to get are high level out here, and I don't want to be slamming my teeth into concrete just to catch some Pokemon that I want, simply for the sake of wanting them. I still play Overwatch, have done so since launch. I'm looking forward to the new Overwatch content, the Overwatch 2 or whatever they're calling it. As I understand it, it's not going to be like a true sequel as we would commonly understand the phrasing of. Who sees me? What sees me? Who's gonna die? You gonna die. Zarya's gonna just big multi-slap drain you of all your health. Big multi-slap. There we go. But yeah, when they come out with the new Overwatch content, I'll probably do a couple videos on it. Is that a... Okay, it's not a raging one, so I can probably take this one. Again, we're in a new area. I've got to be careful when I see the red eyes of hate on certain Pokemon. Because they can start to big time hurt. I'm going to try to minimize this one. Wow, I did... Man, if an agile style Drain Punch defeats it, what the hell did I do to that one that I Power Stance Thunderstruck? I blew that Pokemon into the mountainside like a freaking Dragon Ball Z character. Okay. I don't trust that they're not going to throw something that I dislike at me up here. This game has given me trust issues for these waypoints. Yeah, let's try to get one more level. Man, we are technically over leveled. Maybe I'm being unnecessarily paranoid. As terrified as I am, there's got to be, you know, moments that I rein it in and go forward regardless. If you want a duo on what it's all out, I assume you mean if I want to do a duo when it's out, let you know. Overwatch 2 PvP is just an update. It's about 60 days until the PvE is out early next year. Awesome. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do with it. Avalug's Warden. He's rocking them ice types. Garrick. And you must be Hikari. I don't know what I just said. Okay, what is wrong with them being frenzied? It could trouble others. And I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? Look, I come from the future where Pokemon actually like battling. It's what I know. And I don't want to quell his frenzy. I want to fight strong Pokemon. So I'm going to say what I don't know. I'm big mad. Look at my hairy chest. Is that chest hair shaved into that? Let's be real here. Either it's paint, and he has paint right where his mutton chops are. Oh, man. It is a battle. Oh, damn it. I called it. I called it, and I hate that I called it. Look, either he's got paint right where his mutton chops would be, that is eerily close to the color of his hair, and therefore it could be paint on his chest. Totally plausible. Or the dude literally has his chest hair shaved into that pattern. Oh, God. Oh, God. Psychic type. Oh, I can't play that game. Frostlass. Oh. Oh, no. Right. We're going to swap into Blue Ball. Okay, that wasn't a terrible call. Blue Ball's got some good defense. That Hex do be hurting, though. But here we can claim a little bit more of an edge. Frostlass is low level. I think if I take out Frostlass, I can heal up afterwards. Yeah, we're going to rock the Shadow Claw. Oh, God. The paranoia runs deep. The game has scarred me. And it knows it. Alright, let's Hyper. Alright, from here we've got this. The game has punched me in the dick one too many times. And now I'm terrified. Outstanding. I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. Don't, Garrick, don't talk about me smashing you. My character is a child. The police would like to have a word with you. Officer Jenny is going to come from the future for you. Don't take that out of context either. This is going from bad to worse. God dang it. Oh no. Garrick, I liked you the first time and now I'm ruining everything you are. Oh, let me just shove my foot in my mouth and chew it off. I'm already that far in anyways. Oh god, no. I'm not even taking another step until I heal. There we go. The hurt can hurt a little less now. Officer Jenny, coming from the future. How about tomorrow? Oh boy! Why are you here? Get away from me! I'm glad that you at least spelled that correctly. And not the way I was soul-crushingly referencing earlier. There we go. Bergmite out of my way. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the online whatchamathingy. Don't so much care about that right now. Nice to meet you. Same. Big thumbs up, happy energy? I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're going to be fun to play with. Oh! This is getting really bad. Do I shut down the stream? YouTube, I'm sorry. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help. I would like Braviary's help. I want to fly away from this conversation. I am reading all of the worst parts. Two small girls playing with each other. Damn, I am going to end this stream tonight and have to go kick my own ass. Just on principle. Give me the spirit. Give me the ghost energy. This game has taken a turn. Nobody knew we were playing a hentai game. Except for all of the hardcore Pokemon fans that probably saw it as that right from the beginning. They knew what they were signing up for. At least Kirby isn't here to put things in his mouth. Oh god, and Kirby's the youngest out of all of them! As far as, like, characterization goes. Kirby is literally a baby. A toddler. Alright. Climb. Put them claws to use. Hikari! You made it all the way up here in this cold. But the question is, did you catch me? Or did I let myself get caught? Again! Why am I reading the bad lines? No! No, you're not. No! Don't. Just fly away, girl. Just leave. Leave this conversation. We'll come around again. I read a line, and I want to break my own jaw. Every time. Every time. Oh, man. Now that I'm over here, I could just go for a catch. No. No, I'm a not. I'm a not. I'm a not, and I'm going to go the other way. These girls out here playing a game of extreme tag. Again, could be taken the wrong way. Everything could be taken the wrong way. Welcome to the internet, where the most benign and bland statements can be pornographic in nature, hiding, just waiting to tear you apart from the inside out. Like the comment I just said. Oh god, I'm not helping anything! Yeah, I don't want to be here. Not in this time vortex. And not at this point in the story. Just gonna run away from all my problems right now. Man, I need to cleanse my mouth. I need to cleanse my soul right now. Do not want any of you. I should wait for morning. Could go back to camp and sleep for a minute. And I'd have a lot better choices for what's coming on up here. Although, I could go for Braviary. It's not a bad one to go for. A good, strong burb type. Get over there. Eat the food. Eat the food, get in the ball. I see, cleanse your mind. That's exactly kind of where I was going earlier. I just misread it by combining it with the statement above it. Richard, I hope you're still in here laughing at my pain. Someone's got to get some joy out of it. Hey, that worked. I thought you were going to get the Bell Pokemon. Look, I do like me, oh god, was it Chimecho? I think it was Chimecho that James had in the series. I do like me a Chimecho, but not very battle-worthy. Although, would be a hilarious one to make it to the end game with. Let me just keep running. As I said, just keep running from all my problems. Alright, here we are. James did have a Chimecho. I remember he was first scammed and it was... He was at first scammed and it was, I think, a Hoppip. He was scammed with the Chimecho with a Hoppip? I don't remember that. Damn, you could have gotten a Kadabra. Heard he's good at spooning. But I did get a Kadabra earlier, didn't I? Or did I catch something else in that area? Oh, you might not have been here, Dem. We have a couple of new Pokemon that you might have missed out on the catch for. Speaking of, I totally should have swapped out my fire type like I mentioned earlier and never did. Alright. Here's the thing I need to remember. Did I catch... No, I'm not even going to go forward. I need to go check what I have in the box. And see what's valid and invalid going forward. There's some things in here that I wouldn't mind having. Legitimately, I think Zubat is in here. And as referenced in my my Brilliant Diamond playthrough, which was also a Nuzlocke, a huge one. I'm very happy with how that one went. Strongly recommend you go watch it if you haven't. But, as I mentioned in that one, I legitimately like Zubat. So I might take the Zubat route. Hold on. Bring you with me? I never caught a Bronzor. I must have spoofed that fight and failed the catch in the underground. So Bronzor is on here, which is a strong tank. If I find myself with something that's like, man, I want to do some damage, but I might lose it, Bronzor is not or Bronzong is not a bad option. I kind of want to go the Zubat route. I also kind of want to go the Ralts route. Ralts is obvious because funny ha-has. Zubat because I like Zubat. Bronzong would actually be a legit good battling choice. So I'll have to make a decision on what I get. In the meantime, I've got to run all the way back up that cliff. Lovely. Let's be honest here, we all saw it coming. I saw Chimchar and was fangirling over it. The rest were just Pokemon. Hey, I believe Chimchar is one of the Pokemon still unnamed. Anything on the bottom row section, separated by the top Pokemon have been named. They hold their stance. They claim their rights. And I'm not looking to unname. But anything on the lower section, of which I believe Chimchar was, is unnamed. Go ahead and throw a name out if you like one. Everything on that bottom row, before the end of this session, will need a name, even if I've got to come up with one. But I'd much rather leave that to you guys and see what kind of fun you can come up with. This is, after all, how we came up with the powerful blue ball. Just gonna keep running past everything. I don't want to fight you. Not right now. I shall save that for in between the streams, when I can take my time on my lunch break and just come through and either catch a whole bunch of Pokemon and make a little bit of money, or kill everything in my way, much like classic Nuzlockes of the past. Alright, now we make it in here. I'm going to pull up a random number generator. Actually, maybe I can find a dice roller on Google real fast here. Yeah, here we go. So, 1 is going to be Bronzong, because I think it's going to be up front and the easiest to find. 2 is going to be the Zubat line. 3 is going to be the Ralts. And 4 is going to be a reroll because I don't trust myself to not make a dumb decision. I'm going to screenshot that and put it up on Twitter later. It is in fact a 3, just to emphasize the nature of what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Someone sold him what he thought was a Trimecho, and it turned out to be a Hoppip. I mean, he then got a Trimecho later on in the episode. I didn't remember that episode, and I've seen all of that season, so it's just one that escaped my brain. Alright, so I have to avoid all combat, which is not going to be easy to do. Oh shoot, wait, I think there's forced combat in this thing. If there is, the choice is made for me and I don't get to have a say. Alright, I think I have to come in here with a Pokemon of each type. Is that how this one worked? There are 3 panels fitted to the door. Each panel has a pattern carved into it. Uh, there are faint traces of words carved on the door as well. Wither the statue's gaze. Which panel do you... Oh, I remember how this worked. Okay. So I think it goes rock, electric. Is that what that one is? Might be steel. And then ice. So we are going to first press rock, steel, ice. All right. All right, first up, we have ice, which goes into rock, which goes into steel, which goes through that. So we have, what was it, ice, rock, steel? What was this one? Ice, rock, steel. Ice, rock, steel, rock. Ice. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Was that right? my memory. We are seeing the intense gears churning in my head right now. The gears are crushing the mouse on the little running pad. It's not a pretty sight. All right, so I have to backtrack. I think there's one missing. Yeah, okay. So we have steel, ice, rock, steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel. Rock. Steel, ice, rock. Was it steel, ice, rock after that? Was it a repeating pattern? Damn it. Alright. Steel, ice, rock. Ice. Steel, rock. Oh, so it's the inverse. So I think it was steel, ice, rock. And then was it... Oh, God! I'm gonna have to write this down. My brain is shutting down and being very dumb. It was steel, ice, rock. And then in there, wasn't it... I'll try steel, rock, ice. I don't think that's right. I think my brain is just... My brain is too full of the dumb. Guys, I'm going to type this in chat because I am an idiot. I'm going to get some food. I won't be typing for a while. You're not going to miss anything. Steel, ice, rock. Ice. Steel. They really missed the opportunity for me to just have 2 ices in a row so that I can go ice, ice, baby. And ending on Dwayne Johnson. Alright. So it is steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. I swear to God, if I wrote this down wrong. If I wrote this down wrong, I might just end the stream and go bury my face in a very, oh boy, very hot, angry pit for punishment of my failures. Okay. I know there's a Glade over there that's gonna be very angry with me, so let's throw this that way. And then that way. Now, I have found Ralts in other areas. There you go. Alright. You didn't go for it. But let's try that way. Man, and I don't have an Ultra Ball here. Okay, that's my best shot. Holy cow! That worked. Caught a Ralts. Alright, now, I know what's around the corner. I don't know if I can cheese it. Let's see what my chances are for big cheese energy. Okay, there it is. No, 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 you don't see me. You see nothing. Now go that way. No way. Did it just willingly turn its back on me? Oh my God, that level! Oh my God, that level! Dusk, be a hero! Dusk, you... He's not here. Dusk, you beautiful furry bastard! His avatar is absolutely a furry, and I will not let him live it down. 15 levels higher! Dusk did not give a shit! Dusk too strong. His power is unyielding. Alright, so it was the first Ralts that is in the box is the one that I get access to. Oh, but you're going to want to fight. You're going to want to throw down. We aren't strong enough to throw down. I got lucky with that alpha. I think I'm going to want to go get some levels in me before I go fight you, because I don't trust that the numbers are working in my favor anymore. I've got a bunch of level 50-somethings. I've got one level 60, and a bunch of level 50-somethings. I think I want them all to be minimum 60 before I go throw down. I just had to fight an alpha that was level 70. And Dusk got the advantage and Thunder Punched the hell out of it. I shouldn't say Thunder Punch because that's... I'm using that as a meme thing, not as a real Pokemon move, but unfortunately it's a real Pokemon move. Am I getting out of here the right way? Okay, yeah, now I'm more confident I'm going the right way. I think there's going to be some fighting in the field before I come back here, though. Oh, but that Bronzong. I'm gonna smash your face. You are a psychic type. Oh, okay, yeah. I was counting on the fact that it's not an offensive champion. It's all about them defenses. Although I definitely have to potion up after that. That's the kind of ass kicking you barely walk away from. But Zarya coming through, showing that she is no slouch. By the way, Dem, I know you said you're going to go get food. I don't know if you're back yet, but if you are, did you have a name for that Chimchar? Because I'm about to go back and check what we got. This area is available. This area is available. And, oh, this area is done. Whatever I caught up here. Oh, no, I haven't caught anything here. This was when I chased after the what's her name, who was having all kinds of sexual innuendos, and I was not appreciative of it. Normally, I'm very appreciative of it, but that was a little too young. Game Freak, what you do? Yeah, there we go. First Ralts. Oh, holy cow! We got lucky and got a female Ralts. You're kidding me. They are both female. I swear that usually gets derailed by it being a male Ralts. Oh, that's right. I do have a shiny. I forgot I found a shiny. Big old shiny Bidoof. I can't use it. Whoops. But I do feel like there is something that I must do. And so it shall be. Alright, so that's it for the Pokemon adding to the roster. Unnamed, we have a Ralts, a Rufflet, Swinub, Zorua, Kadabra, Chimchar, Graveler, Voltorb, Rhyhorn, and Quillfish. Could you call it Monferno? I mean, I could, but not gonna lie, the Harambe's too good, and I'm not gonna pass up I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity to represent our Lord and Savior. I understand it's female. Frankly, I don't care. The name be too good. Is it H-E or H-A? You have it H-E, so I'll go with that. And now, you are joining the roster of the named, and you are swapping out my baby boy. Because you can't not walk around with a literal god on your team. Harambe knew what was up. Before I wrap up, before I call an end to the stream, I was going to ask one question. Did you ever notice that the timing of our societal collapse, when it finally saw the sheer cliff and started dropping like a rock, I could be honest, I'll be honest, we could see some decline prior to, but there is like the moment where you cross that line, where it dropped like a rock across the globe. All started with the death of Harambe. That Zookeeper doesn't know what the fuck he signed us up for. Alright, I'm going to rest up, And I think we're gonna call this stream for now. I'm gonna grab some levels. I gotta get Harambe up to his true, proper final form, and we'll come back for this. Man, I kind of wanted to see about doing a stream tomorrow. If I do, it won't be this because I got to do some grinding in between. Grinding. But we'll definitely come back to Legends Arceus next Friday, as per the planned usual stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hope to see you next time. Hope you guys all have a blessed one. I won't be on tomorrow. Well, like I said, tomorrow's not even certain if it's going to happen. I wanted to, but I do have some things coming up. One of the big things, my mother needs a new cell phone, and so I need to go shopping with her because, you know, boomer knowledge. So that's going to be like pulling teeth. Have a good one, guys.